Hold center and send it. Okay, good. Elevation came up a little bit. Because we can, Michael, if everything felt good to you, go ahead and come up 1 more minute for me. We're gonna see if we can't get this thing exactly where we want it. So everybody's starting to see the pattern here. Now that we're out to about 250, it's not easy peasy like it was. Because that 1, 2, I mean, we had people hitting the 2 when we were shooting the 1. That's how easy it was. You don't even have to shoot at the right target, you still get a hit. Now we really have to be on top of things, so you can go ahead and set yourself up for me spending a little bit more time with each person as we go by. All right, Michael, spotter is back on. Let me know when you're ready.
Shooter ready.
Hold center and send it. Okay, you overlaid your last shot.
Ready.
Spotter's on.
Ready.
Hold center. Good, elevation's correct, landing on the left favor line. All right, let's try to get this guy a little bit more centered. Spotter's back on.
Laying up there, ready.
Right favor, send it.
Probably be trembling.
Good. Elevation's nice. We're just dealing with those cuffs. Excellent.
Thank you.
The name of the course is Long Range Marksmanship, and it's good for people of varying skill levels. So even if you have experience behind the rifle, or if you're brand new, we've tweaked the curriculum to where we've got a little bit of something for everybody. Nobody feels like they're going to be lost or it's over their head, and nobody's going to be bored like they feel their skill level's above the class. So as long as you show up with decent equipment, i.e. a quality rifle, a good scope and scope rings, and match grade ammunition, we can extend your marksmanship skills from, let's say, 100 yards all the way out to 1,000 yards. Give you a basic understanding of the ballistic curve of your particular caliber, fundamentals of marksmanship, obviously, as far as body position, breathing, and trigger control, and then a little bit of intro to reading your own wind, which is the most inconsistent factor of marksmanship. So we pretty much know the effects of gravity on the bullet. Everyone has cracked the code as far as breathing, trigger control, body position. But the one thing that's always changing is the wind. And so if you can get a very good working knowledge of how that affects you, you can get a lot more success downrange. Day one, we start out with classroom, and I hate death by PowerPoint as much as the next guy. However, there's a little bit of science involved, so it helps for people to get a baseline as far as the verbiage, a little bit of environmental factors as to what is affecting the bullet and why, and then of course to touch on and or learn some of the fundamentals of marksmanship before we actually get on the range and start sending rounds at targets. After that, usually the second half of day one, we'll start out with a baseline 0. So if you've already come with a zeroed gun, we'll confirm. If you have a scope and a gun and they're not together, we can mount those two things and then get you bore sighted and then a 0 after that. Once everybody's got a 0, we'll take you out to the long range area and we'll start incrementally in 100-yard increments gathering you what we call DOPE, and that's just an acronym for data of previous engagement. That just means what do I have to dial in as far as elevation in my turret to get a hit at that particular range, and then that's usually the end of the first day. Nice work. All right, you're touching Michael's round right in the center.
Okay.
Good job. I'm happy with that elevation. I'd mark that right there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Favor right, send it. Nice work.